Jumbo, yes Jumbo. Jumbo, yes Jumbo.
Jumbo means hello. In Africa, they speak many different languages. This book uses the Swahili language, which is spoken in East and Central Africa, for the names of the characters. You will meet the fierce leopard, Osebo. Say his name with me, Osebo. And the sky god, his name sounds like music, Nyame. You say it now, Nyame. The gentle antelope is Kinokero, Kinokero. The ostrich has a funny name, Kinyanga, Kinyanga. Now the little turtle, the hero of the story, has a long name, Akykiegie. Say that with me, Akykiegie. Very good. Listen to the story of how the turtle got its shell with your friend Seymour. Turn the page whenever you hear this sound. Once, in the time when the turtle's back was soft and the animal's colors were not finished, Osebo the Leopard had the greatest drum in the land. He was fierce and powerful, and all the animals feared him. His drum had a large mouth, and when it spoke, the earth trembled. In this time, in the house of Nyame the sky god, there was to be a great festival, and he needed a great drum. He called all the animals before him. Nyame said,
I have heard the sound of the drum of Osebo. It is deep and powerful. If I am to have a great festival, I will need this drum. Bring it to me.
Kinokero, the gentle antelope, answered,
Osebo is fierce and powerful. His nails are sharp and his roar is great. I am afraid of Osebo.
Then Tembo the elephant said,
Though I am large, and my skin is tough, he makes me tremble. But I will try to bring you back his drum.
So Tembo the elephant started out. All the animals chanted while he ran.
Tembo, 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 travel, Tembo, Tembo, ask Osebo, Tembo, Tembo, do not tremble, bring us back the drum.
When Tembo the elephant reached the house of Osebo the leopard, Tembo said,
Nyame the sky god sent me. He sent me to bring him back your drum.
But Osebo roared,
You will never take my drum. Tembo, Tembo, dare you ask me? Tembo, Tembo, you will tremble. Tembo, Tembo, tell Nyame, you will never take my drum.
Tembo the elephant trembled as he ran back to the house of Nyame the sky god. He trumpeted loudly,
Nyame, you will never take his drum.
But Nyame said,
I must have that drum. Who else will try?
The animals wondered who would be brave enough. Then Kinyanga the ostrich said,
Nyame, I will go, for I have long legs and I can run very swiftly.
So Kinyanga the Ostrich started out. All the animals chanted as Kinyanga ran.
Kinyanga, 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 go! Kinyanga, 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 go! Bring back the drum of Osebo! Kinyanga!
When Kinyanga the Ostrich reached the house of Osebo the Leopard, she said,
Nyame, the Sky God, sent me. He sent me to bring him back your drum.
but Osebo bared his claws and roared.
You will never take my drum. Kinyanga, 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 go! Kinyanga, Kinyanga, fast, not slow, or you'll feel the claws of Osebo. Kinyanga!
Kinyanga the Ostrich swiftly ran back to Nyame the Sky God. She cried loudly,
Osebo is fierce and powerful. You will never take his drum.
but Nyame said,
Is there no one strong enough to bring me back his drum?
Then, to everyone's surprise, Akykiegie the little turtle said,
Nyame, I will go.
Nyame smiled.
Akykiegie, little turtle. If Tembo the mighty elephant and Kinyanga the swift ostrich could not bring me the great drum of Osebo, how can you do it?
The little turtle answered,
I would like to try.
So Akykiegie started out. All the animals chanted as he walked.
Akykiegie, Akykiegie, Akykiegie.
The little turtle's feet went. Akykiegie walked for miles and miles to reach the house of Osebo the Leopard. When Osebo the Leopard saw the little turtle, he laughed and said,
Akykiegie, have you also come to take the drum of Osebo?
Oh, no.
the little turtle answered.
I just came to see if it was true.
If what was true?
Asked Osebo. Then, in his little voice, the turtle said,
Well, Nyame the Sky God has built himself a great new drum. It is said that it is greater than yours.
Greater than mine?
roared Osebo.
No drum is greater than mine!
Your drum is large,
The little turtle said.
but it is not as large as Nyame's. It's not large enough for you to crawl into.
Oh, yes? It is large enough!
Growled Osebo.
Well, let me see you try it.
Said the little turtle. And so, Osebo the Leopard turned his drum over and carefully crawled into it.
See? It is large enough.
Said the leopard.
But your hindquarters are still showing.
Said Akykiegie.
Just a little more.
Said Osebo, curling up in his drum.
See? It is large enough.
But Osebo, your tail! I can still see your tail!
Said the little turtle.
Wait!
Growled Osebo, curling his tail around him.
Now see? It is large enough.
Yes, it
shouted the little turtle.
You were right, Osebo! I have been sent by Nyame the Sky God to bring him back your drum.
Osebo the Leopard tried to crawl out of the drum, but he fit so tightly he could hardly move.
You will be sorry, little turtle.
Osebo roared.
For soon your soft back will feel the sharpness of the claws of Osebo the Leopard.
And so, little Akykiegie pushed the great drum of Osebo back to the house of Nyame the Sky God. The closer they got, the louder the leopard roared. All the animals trembled, for they were sure it must be Osebo himself. Then, to their surprise, they saw Akykiegie, the little turtle, pushing Osebo's drum. Nyame smiled and said,
Akykiegie, little turtle, I see you have brought me the great drum of Osebo.
Not only have I brought you the great drum of Osebo,
announced the turtle,
I have brought you Osebo himself!
Then Osebo gave a big push and crawled out of the drum. Osebo was ready to pounce on the soft back of the little turtle when he saw the all-powerful Sky God.
Nyame,
Said Osebo meekly.
I came so that I could bring you the drum myself. I would have come sooner if you had only asked me.
Thank you, Osebo.
Said Nyame.
Now, Osebo, will you leave your drum and go in peace?
Oh, yes, Nyame.
Osebo meow. Then Nyame said,
Akykiegie, little turtle, you have brought me the great drum of Osebo. Now, what can I give you in return?
and Akykiegie, remembering his soft back, said,
Well, I would really like a nice hard shell, a home of my own, to protect my back wherever I go.
Then throughout the land, Nyame's voice rang out.
So be it.
Akykiegie smiled at his beautiful new hard shell.
Thank you, Nyame. Now I will no longer be afraid of the sharpness of the claws of Osebo the Leopard.
Then, to the beat of the great drum of Osebo, Nyame the Sky God announced,
My festival can